Hi, I'm Rick Williams with Sugar Beet Row Family Farms in Whitehall. Started 3 years ago taking produce to the Butte Farmers Market. And this is the place where my wife grew up. And Sugar Beet Row is the name of a street in Whitehall. It's just over there by the smokestack, a sugar beet factory that was built but never ran. And there's a street full of row houses for the old sugar beet workers. And we just thought it'd be a great name for a local farm. I got into this just because I love having my hands in the dirt. First off, I enjoy it, but there are other reasons too. I want to eat healthier. I want my kids to eat healthier. We're all about local produce and foods in general. And it's something I can do to just kind of make our little piece of earth a little healthier. I'm harvesting black cherry tomatoes. It's a tart, acidy salad tomato that a lot of people love. And we also have sun gold cherry tomatoes and sakura red cherry tomatoes. And the rest of the tunnel in here is full of heirloom tomatoes, all kinds, Brandywine and Gin Fizz and French heritage tomatoes and Marbonne and Margold and all kinds of good stuff. We bring those to the Anaconda Farmers Market every Thursday night. We also grow greens and root crops. And trying to do a little bit of everything. So we're a small scale intensive market farm. We're only growing on half an acre. Maybe we'll get up to 1.5 acres, 2 acres at most. Human powered. We're trying to do as minimal tillage as possible. So we use broad forks to aerate the soil rather than pulverize it with a tiller. And trying to grow with organic principles. We're not organic certified yet, but in practice, we grow organically. And it's important to us that we don't use chemicals, that we try and feed the biology in the soil and have the healthiest soils we can, because I really believe that turns into more nutritious food and has a big impact on our environment. Trying to expand into winter production. So this greenhouse you see now with all the tomatoes and peppers in it, we're going to transition to cold hardy crops for the winter and keep the crops in here covered with row cover on hoops. Take the cover off when things get above freezing, put it back on when temps drop below freezing, and try and sell through the winter at the Winter Farmers Market in Butte. And then my wife has a health food store in Butte called the Dancing Rainbow, and we're going to start putting produce in her store. My favorite thing to grow are tomatoes. Just looking here, it's like my zen place. I come in here and I can prune tomatoes all day long. It's like having a million bonsai trees that I can just zone out and trim and lower and lean. And yeah, my kids joke they're gonna get me a bonsai tree for Christmas, so I can do it during the winter. I want to show off some of my favorite heirloom tomato varieties. This is Brandywine pink, kind of the gold standard for heirloom tomatoes. And this is Gin Fizz. It's marbled inside, red, orange, yellow. And this is a Nonus Noir, a kind of a tart salad slicer. We have a green Cherokee, which it's ripe, it's sweet, just looks greenish yellow. We have Cherokee Purple, a real classic, beautiful marbling inside. And these are Castelludos, an Italian heirloom for great deep, rich sauces. This is German Johnson, an old beefsteak classic here in the US. And here's a Brandywine yellow. And this is something new I'm trying. These are Thorburn terracottas. Kind of a nice, well, terracotta color to them. And tons of cherry tomatoes, whether they're, sun golds or black cherry or Sakura sweet red cherry tomatoes.
Thank you.
You have a nice evening.